Hi, I'm the Film Furry, and I am a furry who reviews films. And my first furry film review is Spider-Man. And I know this is an older movie, it came out in 2003, but this is the first time I watched it. I don't really get to reading comic books too much, not the mainstream comic books with superheroes and crap, because they don't really have a lot of furry animals in them. So, I'm not too into the superhero thing. But irregardless of that, I actually really enjoyed Spider-Man. I think that they could have dialed back the special effects just a little bit. Take for instance, he gets in a fight with a school bully, and the school bully is like 30 or something, but that's just what they do in the movies. They have people who are in their 20s or early 30s, and they're supposed to be in high school or something. And but anyway, he gets in a fight with this guy, and he's been bitten by the radioactive spider, and so he punches him, and the other guy flies back 30 or 40 feet, and he lands into a locker or a brick wall or something. But the guy doesn't die. Now, I get that, when he's fighting the villain and stuff, the villain has a suit that he built, the Green Goblin suit, and that protects him from that kind of stuff, from being thrown through a wall. But this guy should have suffered major internal injuries and exploded or something. I don't know. He would have been in the hospital, and he would have been paralyzed or dead, and Peter Parker would go to jail. But it's a movie, and it's a comic book movie, so you can do that, I think. But I don't know. So the other thing is kind of with the design of Spider-Man. We get that he's half spider, half man, but mostly he's just a guy in a suit, and it's a red, white, and blue. Well, it's not really a spider suit even. It's kind of like a leotard, and he has the eyes, and he should have at least, if he's just a guy in a costume, I think the costume should at least have 8 eyes at the very least. He doesn't turn into a spider, and he really should. They should have the spider body and the man head. He would be Spider-Man. You get it? But they thought this stuff back in the 70s or something, and I guess it was just easier for Stan Lee and the Marvel Comics people to just draw a guy in a suit, instead of does anyone remember the old Hobbit cartoon? They had furry spiders in that, I think. They showed up a couple times, but yeah, you could have done that. He could have turned into some kind of furry or something, and they didn't go that route. So that's just a stylistic choice, and I don't know what they're trying to say or something. But anyway, yes, I enjoyed Spider-Man. This was actually a pretty good movie. I'm not into comic books really, so kind of had the same complaint about Batman too. That's kind of, he's just this guy in a suit, and the suit is vaguely bat themed, he's ears, I've seen better things at further confusion, when people just, they put the ears and a tail on, and it's it's, oh yeah, this is my persona, people don't put effort into these things anymore, God. But anyway, that is my review of Spider-Man. It is kind of a misleading title, but it is a good movie. And I am the Film Furry, and I am a furry who reviews films. So I will see you next time. Bye!